I hear you. Why, hello. Kutstili at your service. Nice to see a friendly face. Too few of us chanced the voyage south. I can tell that you're new to the Deadfire. Maybe you're still getting your bearings? Some of my herbs can help with seasickness or worse afflictions. It's nothing personal. You just have that taking everything in look about you. Give it time. It'll pass.
Oh, ain't no shame in looking, lass.
Money is the obvious answer, but I don't think that's what you're after. Yes, I'm an herbalist, but I also pride myself as a florist. I think the city liked the idea of putting a flower shop somewhere visible. It's ostentatious, really. Probably the same reason why we have a magic shop next door. Periki's Overlook is a great big splash of culture and innovation, there to show travelers that the Huana are ready for the world at large.
Keeping an eye out.
I've got magic fingers. What did I tell you? That's easy.
She truly live up the name.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Berteno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that! Madiko!
Look what I found.
That flaccid Batso! Imp, you had none of that, huh? That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Facina. Kue, what do you want? My postenago of a lover stole Rokawa's fingers. The master will kill me if I don't get them back. He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves. He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stoneheel. By all accounts, a deadly serious man. Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious. Not that it's any of your business, but Berteno used to spend a lot of late nights here. I got into the construct's guts and marked off Berteno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again. You do not know Arkemir, do you? He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. You will? If you are expecting some payment or reward, I do need to keep this under wraps. You look capable. While I am stuck behind this counter, I am in no position to refuse help. A discount goes without saying. You're saving me a world of trouble by doing this. Thank you. I do not know where Berteno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks. Hamuto Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Berteno wouldn't be so panicked. Berteno stole rock. Suddenly my whole I am the apprentice. What few spells he made me. I think it's because he knows I hate them. He makes me call him by the titles he's earned in his long career. I can also call him by the titles I've made up since the start of my apprenticeship. To me, he's the bringer of foul wind, the teeth of suckling imps, and the herald of dirty slippers.
Shop imp, greetings. Buy something. It's not hostile. It's just imp. Is imp and is sad. Asina spends too much time away from shop. Leave imps complicated. Kith think we have two big emotions, angry and happy. But Kith can't smell imp spray. Jovial spray, melancholy spray, creative spray, imp spray all over everything. She hates her work, hates Arkemir, hates me. Reason enough. Go on, I don't care.
Fortune for a pun, good sir?
No need to applaud. No need to thank me. Sure, why not?
to interfere in Valentine's business. Koana culture is a business, you company.
You look thirsty. A drink, sir?
Let's reap this whirlwind.
Damn it, blast.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
Wants to
No one noticed that, right?
That's just rude.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
Come on.
Your kneecaps are so
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
They don't like my singing.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one. Hogwash!
some good old-fashioned ultra-violence.
Can't make a dent.
Oh, not even close. The meat man sends his regards. Time to fist the world! Ta-da! Not even close!
Mother.
Oh, what a lightning!
Guess they don't like my singing.
Hogwash!
Doing what I love.
Oh no!
At least by doing what I love, talking about myself.
I need some help here.
Resist me. So which one of you wants to die first?
Dent.
Exceed. Oh no!
Another attack, Cap.
Time to fist the world!
This seems fair.
Scanlan. Feel real good.
Didn't work. Hogwash!
Word ain't good and sour.
Easy.
The iron stones. My story.
That hardly
Back on your
seems
feet,
fair.
Sheila.
We're dropping like flies. No one knows, right?
Can't make a dent.
That hardly seems fair.
I need something strong.
for? Oh, no one knows, right?
How about this?
It's our little secret.
Only because I like you.
Real quiet now.
You're very welcome. Look what I found. I've got magic fingers. Knock, knock. I've got magic fingers. I'm always sure thing. I've got magic fingers. Sure thing.
Watch your step.
Could lick crystal until tongue fall off. What you do here? My pet groundwalk filth. What you do here, huh? Why you...
Ready to brawl?
I've got magic fingers. No need to applaud.
Intruder! Ground meat in the...
Big finish. That's easy.
Sure.
Kitty, kitty.
Quench your thirst on the way up the mountain? Spirits and the like? No one this side of the slope will scorn you for a little indulgence. Between us, folks tend to linger and spend coin in Perikis when they've had a few. Good for...
I don't give two pyres for your tribal pride, and I wager that Arkemir cares even less.
If this is what passes for Rautai in diplomacy, Rauzanui has bigger problems.
If you've come to see Arkemir, you're too late. He left the estate on
Tamar and I wanted something from Arkemir. Our powers of persuasion leave much to be desired.
The wizard got his hands on a Huana tablet, the Harapo epic. I came to reclaim it for Rautai. In the middle of my negotiations, this little pest showed up with a claim on it.
The Harapo epic belongs to the Huana. The Queen sent me to remind you both. A spellcaster, and a damn good one. Specializes in hexes and illusions. He and his apprentice run the Dark Cupboard, a local magic shop.
I believe that he had dealings with black market treasure hunters. Not that the Queen will implicate him.
She's too preoccupied negotiating with the warmongers at her door.
Arkemir could be drinking Kuiki wine with dead kings. There's no finding him if he doesn't want to be found.
I might as well adjourn to the palace in Serpent's Crown and give Arkemir time to think.
What a load of... You mean to get your hands on that tablet with or without Arkemir? You island rats can barely write your own names, much less a distinguished epic.
Scamper back to the Brass Citadel and spin your own plots. I will happily do the same on my side of the island. For me, I could use a reprieve. These are frustrating times we live in. There's always Facina, Arkemir's apprentice. No love lost there if whispers are true. Arkemir seems to enrage those of his inner circle, not excluding the imps. Akira, I say the relevance of the Harapo epic can't be overstated. It could prove a touchstone for the Huana. It could even... Sorry, you go ahead. It is important to all who call the Deadfire home. For now, it is enough to know that the tablet is valuable. Stories are also important to the Huana. Much of who we are is still missing. The story could speak to the values and beliefs of our ancestors. The language structure, narrative voice, and use of metaphor can tell us something about the time of its inscription. We could even... I've lost you, haven't I? Akira, I tend to go on. Akira, from the Journal of Rakua, an explorer who found the tablet on a remote island some 20 years ago. Unfortunately for Rakua, the most we found of her was her journal among the flotsam of a shipwreck. They think the tablet can show them... it is nothing. Rautai needs money to compete with Valia. No doubt they have a buyer lined up as we speak. I cannot imagine a worse use for the Harapo epic. And I'm sure the Rautai cannot imagine a better one. Akira, the pleasure is mine.
Spice? You spice?
The sea is true home, not smelly mountain. What you want? Arkemir doesn't let worthless idiot outside after worthless idiot sprayed dung on stupid tablet. But Arkemir not home. So worthless idiot watches the ships come in, looks at all the tasty gulls. Those Arkemir's big words. Gave name, but worthless idiot no understand. That's so? Worthless idiot should ask Stinkfoot or Catbreath what they say. How often you beat your crew, huh? Worthless idiot knows when to shut worthless mouth. I join crew? I join crew!
Did the Queen summon everyone to the palace?
Akira, I've never seen Aruihi run so fast.
Do you think the Ardra Colossus would come here next?
Pray to Kahopa, it does not.
Takehu, you have shirked your duties for the last time, I say.
Guildmaster, be reasonable. I skipped one lecture to travel up the mountain. Still, the palace is closed until you present me before Onikaza.
You went alone. I asked for patience, but as usual, you make a trench out of a tide pool. Akira, it's always both where this one is concerned.
My patience wears thin, old shark. You have stifled me enough for one trip through Rakuhu's bowels.
I say Ngati weeps at her petulant spectacle of a child.
Akira, the significance is clearer to some than others.
For a water shaper who treasures his duty to the goddess, you spend too many days cavorting at the brothel.
Ugh, insufferable. Did you need something? Or is it enough to bask in perfection? Well, through our connection to the gods, the Hawana mold water like it is clay, easing it into an assumed form. We could sink every ship in Rauatai's fleet if they drew too close to the city, but some of us have gentler tastes. Some of us see water shaping for what it is, a gift of divine expression. Well, surely you have seen my works across Neketaka. For as long as there have been Hawana, there have been water shapers. But only since Takehu has water shaping been art. Kira, I bring art to the Guild of Water Shapers, but they do not tolerate expression here. What I am is to blame, I say. A fine guess, but no. It is because I am a godlike, kissed by the fish goddess at birth. Water shaping is Ngati's gift to the Hawana, and apparently I am too. Savior to the tribes. The only question is, do I return to my duties, or while away a few hours in the bathhouse? The guild can wait until I am good and ready to return. A watcher? And here I am used to being the freak of Periki's Overlook. What does a watcher do? Akira, just so. I say I am no sailor, and I know even less about death. I am an artist. My peers do not understand. Water shaping to them is like studying calligraphy, to brew ink and sort parchment. The tide brings unexpected gifts. You are not unknown to me, I say. Whispers of an Adra Colossus reach my ears. And what will you do when you catch up to this walking god? As do many mortals in the Deadfire, it seems the gods are no different. If it untangles me from the guild's apron strings, then you can mount me as the figurehead of your fair ship. Our quarters may smell of fish before long, but your crew will be more beautiful by association, I say.
Always worth suspecting the captain be drawn to the blue and the beautiful. Welcome aboard, lad.
Lead on. It will be good to put some distance between myself and the guild, even if we find less savory places along the way. A fair warning, Captain. Ngati gifted her favorite son with more than his stunning complexion. Good guess. Only for as long as, well, I say you will learn. In time.
It's about time I went my own way.
If you want for company, look no further. You need something? Naturally.
Not feeling talkative, are we? Know that I will be watching.
Captain, what say? You look a little blue about the gills. You have questions? Ikera, I have answers. The Kahunga are my tribe, but my people settled on Atua, an island too modest to deserve the attention of maps. My mortal mother tans boar hides. My father trades in the abundance of pearls and opals Atua is blessed to provide. When I was born, Father called me his blue topaz boy. Doubtless, I say, but I am the most precious gem of recent history. Godlike are revered as bringers of local change, but only Ngati's chosen is thought to deliver an omen for all Huana at once. Ikera, high winds stirred the vigor of the seas. 2 huts collapsed before our local storm speaker could shout down the weather. They say the skies only cleared when I fell into the midwife's basket. Peace had returned to the island. I could not be kept from the water, so my father taught me how to dive for pearls and azada snails. When I came of an age to begin a man's pursuits, the Mataru reached out to the Kahunga Queen. Weighing my arrival against the forces that descended on her territory, the Queen could not invite Ngati's chosen into the Water Shapers Guild fast enough. In hard times, the endorsement of a goddess is more valuable than currency. Ikera, speak on. The art of our ancestors, I say. To bend water to our will is a gift from Mother Ngati to her chosen people. Since devastation swept our way of life out to sea, too much of the art has been lost. Periki, founder of the guild, organized the lore of Ngati's talent into a series of postures and meditations we call the 4 forms of water shaping. Try as we might to embody Ngati's element, our bodies are not water. Ikera, this is the form of grief, a beginner's test. The body's internal water is a force that conquers all. Even the mountain will bow to the stream. The form of hope, I say. Water commands its vessel, and the vessel can be shaped as surely as the mountain. The form of metamorphosis, Ikera? The art is a challenge to grasp, difficult to master, and impossible to perfect. Unless you are Ngati's chosen, I say. It is only by force of habit that I omit the final form. We do not speak of it in the guild. The form of transcendence. Only a story, I say. Even crafty Periki could not commit this ancient form to her scrolls. It was said that our ancestors could shape the very oceans of the Deadfire. This was Ngati's true gift, but we have yet to recover it from the ruins of our past. Try as we might to embody Ngati's element, our bodies are not water. The bodies in water command. The art is a challenge to grasp.
Damn it, Tikehu, why? I almost had it that time.
Not even close. If you want to achieve the second form, you will need to loosen that posture. Spending a day submerged in the bathhouse always helped me.
Did you need something? I can feel the connection to Andra just like Myru taught me. But there's something missing. Maybe it's my form.
Remain loose, but not too loose. Confine yourself, but spread out at all times.
Like this?
Perfect. Keep at it, and you'll be teaching me the 4th form in no time.
Suppose I'll give anything a try.
You have questions for me? Ikera, my pleasure. Water shaping is a talent bestowed on the Juana by the goddess Ngati. Periki was the first in recent memory to organize the talent into a series of teachable forms. What else would you like to know? Our art is the yield of the Juana's ancient covenant with the goddess. Our ancestors pledged to protect the luminous Adra, the islands, and the tribes. Ngati gifted us with the strength to keep our promise. We control tides, prevent storm damage, and keep unwelcome ships at bay. Of course, you already know Takehu, our prized pupil. We represent the best of Juana achievement. No small responsibility. Akira, speak freely.
Let's just...
Dim in the lantern.
The sanctum is looking larger than usual, I say.
Sure thing. Take a look at this. Let's do this. Sure. Let's do this. Sounds kinky.
Real quiet now.
What say, friend? The guild's sanctum has seen better days. Simply a caretaker. I dust off Periki's tomb and try to keep the place tidy. Caring for the guild hall usually means drying off what others get wet in practice. A sanctum for master water shapers, I say. No students or outsiders allowed. I have never been there myself. Myru assures me the room has no need of cleaning. Ikira. One of middling skill, if I am generous. Not all of us can boast of Takehu's talent. But Nagati touches us differently, I say. The guild didn't used to allow outsiders the freedom of our halls. Ikira. But how times change.
This is the tomb of Periki. Such disrepair, I say.
You didn't see anything. I've always said I'm a... Fine, but what's my... If you find yourself in need of comfortable garb, I'm happy to oblige. Still find that robe to your liking? Doesn't chafe your scales none?
Akira, you are a wizard with bark cloth. I was the envy of the guild.
Well, it helps me when Ngati's prize whelp is a walking endorsement. I've been known to rip a seam here and there, patch some shredded gear back into shape. Thought I was an armorer, did you? Assumed that my tree stump limbs and barrel chest lend themselves better to the forge than the needle? If it's armor you're after, Marihi will set you up. She's got a knack for metal. Look what I found. You didn't see it? Sure thing. Let's just keep this our little secret.
Nago, you have truly put your foot in it this time. You have truly put your foot in it this time. Nago, you have truly put your foot in. Adolf Entry, you go to visit the luminous bathhouse, yes? My satchel. Like a fool, I left it inside. My ship is due to sail from Neketaka with the next high tide. If I do not find it, my Kasita will surely throw me overboard. Merla, I cannot swim. I would go by myself, but... the guards, they bar the doors to me without my Kasita present. They think I am a thief. Gelade, you mean it? Agrasima, I am in your debt. There is, one thing. Madiko, how could I have forgotten? If you could, do not open the satchel. The contents are... the information is... proprietary. You understand? When I first saw you, I knew you were a trustworthy sort. I knew. Please, when you find the satchel, meet me at Peddler's Canal in Queensberth.
Welcome, welcome. I am Ganor, owner and proprietor of the Luminous Bathhouse. If there's any way I might make your visit more comfortable, you need only ask. My friend, you return. If Casita Vetta's servant? The irritating one? Yes, he was here tending her just a few days ago. He tried to sneak into one of my rooms and told me a pathetic sob story when he was caught. I had the guards toss him out on the street. Of course you would. Just speak with the steward near the stairs. He will make...
I hope we haven't spent too much time in the baths. Oh, but it feels as if we just arrived.
I've already spoken to the steward. We're not to be disturbed. I am helping Herwina to conceive. She came all the way from the Deerwood, and I will see that she returns with arms laden with young.
After the Hollowborn crisis, I wanted no child of mine born in those blighted lands. This place is a miracle. Every day I emerge from the baths as a new woman. My thanks. And...
Is this your first time to the baths? Ah, the cost is high, but so are the delights. I might have the skin and bones of a retired scarecrow, but the waters bring youth back, where it counts. If only we had a bit of privacy. Maybe in another life, eh?
I see you brought your pain, but you need come to ease it. Pity. Aye, if you say so, it eases my pain. I fecht in the broken stone war some 2 centuries gone by now. I left the woods of a deer for the eastern reach. I claimed to seek to protect our colonists, but in truth, I sucked the glory of battle. Glory were nae to be had. Truth be telt, I hold luckier than most. The Orlands o' Ayr Glanfath walded blades that sheathed spirit as easily as flesh. Some of mine fellas were slaughtered body and soul.
Come again? I don't quite follow your meaning.
One weird o' the will of the gods one. A farmer near a Boots log home invited the soldiers for dinner. 'Twas hairst, and the crop was rowdy. She and her man devised us a braw and gusty feast. Deer pie and salmon, a stew of cabbage, carrots, and potatoes, squash roasted with pine nuts, and the sweetest honey bread I ever tasted. The Glanfathans riled the animals. By then we caught the trick, so the captain bade the farmer's family stay within. We skipped into the necht, approached the thicked swine, and the arrows began to fall. Ah, the shelter folk, hunters and kempers bred, aimed their arrows true, and 2 of us fell immediately. The Orlands rashed us then, small and shady, visible only by the violet flames that lit their blades. We drank it that vermin blood, both sides. In the end, only I remained, standing in the farmhouse door, holding mine innards in, waiting for another cocksfeather to come and finish the work. I only lived because of that farmer. She sewed me up, fed me till I had health enough to stand. She said she owned me. I think we both conned that we brought the trouble upon them with our presence. The raiders had been too many a slecht at simple farmhouse. The pine bothered me little in mine youth. I fought ye. I set flames to black trees. I took arms again, the uprising at New Dunreed. After that, little welcome remained me in the new Duke's Kintra, and yet with age, the old wounds show new depth. By my count, I've suffered 18 arrows and half again as many stabbings. That I yet live testifies to either my stubbornness or that of the gods. I ranged for years seeking a balm for the growing pine. Drink helped for a time, svev for another. Now, only these baths, infused with adra, dull the agony. Aye, thank you for listening. Few day. Lest there's anything you need, please, let me to mine water. It eases my pain. More than that is an awful long yarn, and nae to lickly. Lest there's anything...
Oh, look at that. It's like a little...
The cost of enjoying the bathhouse's unique offering is 1,000 copper per session. Takehu! A pleasure to see you back so soon. On whose copper do you visit this time?
Today, I thank Mother Ngati for my captain's deep pockets. Stronger than he looks, I say. An accomplished underwater wrestler. A Kara, perhaps later. A man must have his secrets.
Will you be enjoying a dip in the waters then? Would you care to enjoy the bath's offerings? A prudent question. The bathwaters are infused with hand-refined luminous adra, which promotes a holistic balance of the humors. Because of luminous adra's remarkable qualities, it is also a significant investment to both supply and maintain. Ganor may tell you more if you're curious. He is something of an amateur alchemist, in addition to being a businessman of remarkable skill and insight. Would that it were so. Ganor would make good money, and perhaps I would receive a raise, yes? I have known worse, it is true. Now to business. The price of this marvelous experience is...
Sure, why not?
What are you doing? Get out!
I was born ready. Sure thing. That's easy. Who is Scanlan? I'm Francois. Sounds kinky.
Have you tried the bathing pool? Have you tried the bathing pool? Kira, its waters allow you to absorb. Your exchange with Amrio will...
You are too morbid, my friend. The Adra Ganor uses has been blessed by the gods, and it is their blessing that empowers you.